Hey guys, what's up? My name is Amber Tantog. Today I'm going to be talking about Security Forces Tech School and what to expect. So if you're here, you're probably interested in security forces, or you're probably looking at your list and you're like, what can I expect? What the heck is it? So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. Please definitely subscribe down below or wherever the subscribe button is. Like this video so it will help my channel grow, and also comment down below what your status is on security forces. Let's talk about a few things before we get started on the tech school and what it entails. So security forces is a very common job that will pop up for everyone. You hear the goods and bads and all that stuff, but that's kind of not what we're talking about today. We're talking about what to expect at the tech schools. I went through the course when it was chopped down from 13 weeks to 8.5. So the reason why it was chopped down is because of COVID and the social distancing aspects of it. So we had to wear masks all the time in 100+ degree weather, humidity, oh my gosh. So it was pretty rough, but got through it. Personally, for me, I chose security forces. It was my second choice, and I got that job. I wasn't super happy, nor was I super mad or upset that I got it. I wanted a job that was more physical. I didn't want a job that was a sit down desk type of job, and that's just personally how I function and how I work. If you are a type of person that likes to wait around a lot, this is the job for you. I'm kidding, but seriously, that's kind of what you do for most of the time. Expect a lot of work, physical work, mental work. It's very, you have to adapt to this lifestyle. Now, you need to take note that this job is a different wheelhouse than the actual Air Force, if that makes any sense. There's different varieties of career paths you can go through in security forces, like K9 handler, investigations. There's so much things in security forces that you can end up doing, and I didn't even know that when enlisting. So that's a huge thing to consider when joining, because you can go to different career paths. I will do a video on different career paths eventually, but right now, like I said, we are talking about the tech school and what to expect. So before you even get to tech school, you have to pass BMT. If you guys want to check all my other videos on my BMT experience and information about BMT, definitely check my description. Alright, so you're going to get a lot more freedom than you did in BMT. So you get to go to the mini mall, you get to hang out with friends more often, talk to the opposite gender. That's a huge thing, because you're not allowed to talk to the opposite gender unless they're your instructor, and everything has to be same sex, wingman concept type of deal. Now that still transfers into tech school, but if you wanted to go to the mini mall by yourself, you are more than welcome to do that. Right now, currently, as this date, our tech school does not do alcohol whatsoever. Regardless if you are of age, it doesn't matter. There's reasons for it, and there has been a lot of changes to the security forces tech school, honestly, because of COVID. What I'm saying currently right now is what I've experienced. There might be things that might be added, there might be things that might be taken away. There has been things that I didn't do that my friends are doing or haven't done. Keep that in mind. You need to be flexible in this process. Things are going to change daily. I can promise you, if you are not flexible and you do not like change and instant change within a day's notice, or even hours notice, or seconds notice, this is probably not the career for you. With the questions, is it hard? I think it's pretty difficult. It's not something that you can't do. There has been so many people go through this pipeline that has gone through it. People I would never expect to passed. So as long as you commit, as long as you take care of yourself, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, you should be fine. I definitely recommend prepping by getting physically fit, and I have some videos on how to prep for BMT. what do you do in Security Forces Tech School? Everyone likes to say that it's beast on steroids. What we mean by that, it's very physically demanding, mentally demanding. You really have to be patient. There's a quote that everyone says, and it's hurry up and wait. So that literally means you need to be on time. Don't expect to be doing things on time, if that makes any sense. But always be squared away. Show up 15 minutes prior to your accountability, which you guys will have accountability to make sure you guys are live, basically. Especially during the summer, it's really difficult because of the weather. It gets very humid in Lackland, and the Security Forces Tech School is in Lackland, Texas, so you're literally going across the street from BMT. So we're gonna go through different aspects of the tech school. So I honestly might be leaving out some stuff just because one, we may have not done it for my tech school when I went through it, and then two, I might have forgotten, which is so bad. But I'm pretty sure I hit the nail on every single one. This is not in any particular order, so just keep that in mind. You might start in a different place, but you usually end up doing the mock deployment summer camp, I guess. So you will do CADM. So it stands for Combat Arms Training and Maintenance. So those are the people that are gonna help you learn your M9 and your M4. You will have some sort of previous experience with that in BMT, but you're gonna get a little bit more in-depth experience with that in tech school. You're gonna learn all your parts of your weapon. You're gonna learn the functions. You're gonna learn how to fix it if a round gets stuck. You are gonna learn different tactics of reloading. It's also to make you comfortable and confident in your weapon. Now, I've honestly never fired a weapon previous to my Air Force career. The instructors are amazing with, you know, getting you comfortable and more knowledgeable on your weapon. And honestly, if you are not confident in your weapon, if you don't understand, please ask. Oh gosh, did I just swear? Whatever. Also too, if you don't like swearing, Security Forces is honestly not the career field for you. Anyways, if you are not confident in your weapon, please, for the love of God, ask questions. Like, even though people are gonna be like, like, don't be that person that doesn't know how to fire their weapon, doesn't know how to do literally anything, and then what? I would rather have someone like your classmate or your teammate be like, oh my gosh, instead of you being on the line and accidentally hurting someone, killing someone. This is really serious. You need to take your weapons seriously. It's super fun, like, to be honest, firing is actually, like, I enjoy it. But the thing is, you need to make sure that you are being professional about this, taking it seriously. And if you have questions, please ask. The next thing that you guys are gonna be learning is your non-lethal weapons, OC, your handcuffs, baton training. But the only thing is that we only learned baton while going through the COVID side. We didn't do Red Man, we didn't do combatives, OC spray. That's because of the whole pandemic and the health concerns and all that. Make sure you guys are hydrating out there, because you don't want to be that person that gets the silver bullet. And you can ask somebody about that silver bullet, because so you're gonna learn your baton, how to use it, and you're going to execute your moves on this dummy. I think they call it Jeff or something like that. Totally don't remember. So anything that you miss out, you will be doing training once you get to your first duty station. Another thing that you're gonna learn is interviewing. You're gonna learn to respond to those things, to incidents. You're going to learn basically how to be confident in talking to people. Basically, customer service. Honestly, like, you're going into situations where you need to be personable to basically control the situation. And that's your job, to defend and protect different aspects for the Air Force. And you're going to have to interact with people. So if you're not a people person, this might not be the job for you, but if you want to build your people skills, this is a great job for you. I'd never want to say this is not the job for you, because all of this you can learn. Like, you're going to grow as a person, especially if you're not comfortable. Like for me, I learned a lot about weapons because of tech school, because of DMT, and I might be confident in a certain area, but there's always room for improvement in different areas. You are also going to be learning about security forces history. You are also going to learn deadly force. So you're going to learn how to respond to situations where you might have to draw out your weapon. It's really fun. Deadly force block was extremely fun, but also very nerve-wracking. I don't It's so funny because you have your teammates who are acting out scenarios, and you also do virtual scenarios as well. But the live ones are f***ing hilarious because it's like your teammates and they're like yelling and they're like, who the hell is this? Who's this chick on my phone? Blah, blah, blah. And then they'll like start like bringing out the weapon and like, oh my gosh, it's a blast. But you also need to take it seriously because you might be responding to those types of situations, and you do want to learn how to talk to people, talk them down, knowing when and when not to shoot, when to draw your weapon. So you are going to learn a lot about that, and that also ties in with a lot of the different aspects that you go through in tech school. So like interviewing, you're going to use that into your deadly forces scenarios. You're also going to be doing vehicle search, finding weapons, how to report that. You also learn how to use the radio. So I don't know if it was because of COVID that we didn't really get to touch the radio. So the last thing that I do remember, I know it's been like a couple of weeks since I've been in tech school, out of tech school, sorry. So the last thing that you will do is go to Camp Bullis. Now this is basically a little summer camp. Not really, it's really not. Service really sucks out there. So if you have shitty service out in Lackland, then damn, good luck out there. But honestly, I feel like Camp Bullis was pretty chill. Like you just went to work, and when you're done, you're done. You just went home. You woke up super early, but got off super early. So I really like that. If you did not do ITT at Lackland, you're gonna do basically dragging your face in dirt at Camp Bullis. You're gonna do the high crawl and the low crawl and all that fun and amazing stuff. Rush and roll. It was really fun when we did it. You're gonna learn how to clear buildings and rooms, which is honestly super fun. You literally feel like you're in one of those movies, and it's just pretty cool to learn how to do that. You might have to ruck 2 miles or something. I don't honestly know how long you're supposed to ruck, but you also get like gear for Camp Bullis, which is a cool, like the tactical plates and your rucksack and all that stuff. We didn't do a ruck, but my friends who were a couple teams behind me, they had to ruck, which I don't know who or what determines that. You will learn how to sweep areas. Say if you're in a firefight, you're gonna learn how to be in a Humvee. You might potentially be able to drive a Humvee as well. You are also gonna learn how to spot and report an EOD and how to control that situation. You are also gonna learn how to use a compass and learn how to do land nav. So honestly, it wasn't too bad looking back on it, but would I go through it ever again? Honestly, no, because of this COVID thing. Is just, ugh. It was a fun time, but I'm so glad it's over. But it was a blast. I met some really cool people out there. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any more questions or any add-ons to this video, please leave them down below in the comments because it might help somebody, and I could potentially make another video if you guys have any more questions about security forces and all that stuff. I don't want to give you guys information that I haven't experienced for myself, and that's kind of just how I am. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys, again, have any questions, please leave them down below or DM me. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.